What's happening, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing good. Welcome to another beginner to advanced training video. Now this time we're going to talk about Embermane. This is the puppy from... No, that's not where it's from. I thought it was a dog. And no, not there either. I was thinking Hell. Hell was where I was going. That was my direction. But the Pokemon thing, it's actually a pretty good guess. I don't know what number they're up to. It might actually be in that collection. Who knows? Now, for this video, the way it moves and to match my line of stupidity, we're going to call it a dog, a fire puppy. Oops, and since I said stupidity, sounds like a good time to introduce myself. If we haven't met, what's up? I'm Team Kills, and my goal here is to make gaming easy. Now, on that note, let's jump right into this. Now, when you first start fighting Embermane, it'll seem like he's super chaotic. He's kind of all over the place. Be hard to predict, hard to hit, hard to stagger. Well, he's actually the second most mobile behemoth we have. Maybe the third, but probably the easiest to flip, if you know how. Now, usually I say once you're good enough with a weapon, you can take that weapon anywhere to any battle with any behemoth. Like the axes, which is a perfect weapon to get good enough with. That's a good choice for this battle. If you have this special, once you put it in and you throw that axe, it's going to knock him down every single time that he's charging at you. Now, when he's charging, the good way to realize is when you see those lines on his face. But with this weapon, you're going to have to be good with your aiming, and there is a little bit of a timer on it, so you're going to have to be kind of on point with your dodge because you won't be able to throw it every single time. So with this weapon, it's going to take a little bit of practice to get the timing down perfect. That's why I say it's a good choice, but not necessarily the best. Now, in my opinion, the best choice for this hunt is the hammers. It's the perfect fire puppy taming tool that you're going to use. Now, when the Embermane is charging at you, all you're going to have to do is have a little bit of guts and a little bit of timing, and you can make this mutt do tricks. You can make him do flips. He's not very good at it, so it's always going to end up into a lay down. But then once he's laying down, you can make him roll over, and my favorite, make him play dead. Now, once you've got the hang of flipping this guy, it's time that you can realize that you can start playing fetch with your body as bait. The Embermane will chase you. He's one of the only behemoths that you can force into doing the certain thing you want him to do, especially if you're by yourself. Now, usually I'd advise you to be in a group. More targets, there's less chance he's going to attack you. But with this, like I said, by yourself, you can force him into doing your patterns. You can run away from him and he's going to chase you. And once he chases you, you can flip him and start doing this over and over again. You can even have a weaker weapon or weaker armor. If he can't hit you, you're king. This is why I could say sometimes this is the only battle that you might want to do solo. Now, the major differences between the 4 different levels of Embermane, besides the slight name change and a little bit of health and damage, is their fire attacks. Now, starting off at Heroic and Bloodfang, he has 3 fire attacks. The first one, he's going to run far away. He's going to shoot up into the air. There are going to be 3 or 4 fireballs that are going to come down. The second one is pretty much like that, but he's going to be right in your face, and you can do a quick jump back, and he's going to shoot those shots up into the air again. Now, his aim is perfect. Doesn't matter where you are, he's going to hit his shots, so you have to move. Once he shoots that, you have to get out the way, because the burning effect is technically one of the worst ones in the game. This is deadly. His third fire attack, he's going to run away, and he's going to get in a little cat stance, even though he's a dog, and he's going to do a flamethrower effect. Now, to avoid this, the best thing for you to do is to kind of go towards him, but run to your left. He's going to shoot from his left to right, always. So if you run to your left, you're going to avoid him. Now, if you're far enough back, there's a good chance that the fireballs will spread out and you could dodge in between them. But if you're going to do that, try and remember that he washes back a little bit to half. So if you're in the middle, you're going to get hit by his second wave. So be careful. Now, to help with this burning effect, there are little things you can do. There are pieces of armor, and there are cells that you can put onto your armor that's going to help you Well, not burned to death. These things are pretty good. They're called molten orbs. What they do is they stop you from catching on fire, and they give you a little bit of a speed boost. Now, it's only from catching on fire. If you get hit with the flamethrower or the flame ball, you'll still take that damage. You just won't burn afterwards. Now, the normal Ember Main and the lesser Ember Main have the exact same attacks, just less fire. The normal one, I think he barely does it. Maybe once if I can remember, and the lesser Ember Main doesn't do it at all, so it's just time to get to flipping. Now there's one more thing I'd like to mention, and to be honest guys, it's not really that necessary, but this is what we do here, make gaming easier, so I'm going to mention it. Now this is a stagger build. This is perfect for this fight. This is going to help this guy flip even easier, so when he's down, he won't get up. But in the stagger build, I've made sure to put on some cells that will give you extra damage to the behemoth when they're staggered. And this guy spends a lot of time on the ground because we're basically pushing him around. It's good to layer things like this on top of each other. It'll make life a hell of a lot easier and a lot funner too, and it feeling like a king. Now guys, this is all, in my opinion, all you really need for this Ember Main hunt, so you can go from a beginner to an advanced slayer, or like I like to call, a behemoth bashing bastard. So I really hope this has helped. If it has, join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's the only way we can talk. Keep it easy, and remember, just keep gaming.